Good afternoon and welcome to the Courtroom Chronicles Trials of South Africa. Ndase, happy birthday. It's the 10th of September 2025 today. And if you're celebrating your birthday, happy birthday. So without wasting any time, let us talk about what happened last night. Yesterday, someone tagged me on TikTok about someone who was holding their family hostage. It's the first time I've heard about something like that. And we soon learned that the guy's name, the constable, is Constable Thapelo Mashego. So I want to talk about that just in a minute. So Thapelo Mashego was a 32-year-old constable. He held his own family hostage in buffer zone, Mamelodi East. So this happened, and this is how it started. I will tell you in the end. It ended in tragedy. So the man at the center of this shocking story is Constable Thapelo Mashego, a 32-year-old police officer from Boshok police station in Tshwane. So instead of protecting lives, he turned the gun on his own family. So on the morning of 9th September 2025, Mashego allegedly locked up his 69-year-old mother, his 18-year-old nephew, and another boy inside the house. We've heard that the boy is around 14 years old. And before police even arrived, neighbors reported hearing two gunshots and that stage for the long and tense hostage drama. Remember, this started around 8 o'clock in the morning. So by the time police came, they reported that they had the two gunshots. So yeah, the incident happened in buffer zone Mamelodi in Gauteng. So the whole area was blocked off. The SAPS negotiators, police tactical response teams were there. The special task force surrounded the home. So the standoff lasted for about 16 hours. Yes, 16 hours. You know what, we watch in movies and we are tense. This happened in Mamelodi and the neighbors were there. People around, wanted to see what was going to happen, and obviously they were shocked. I can imagine how scared the 18-year-old was and the mom as well. This lasted for about 16 hours and it started in the morning and only ended early hours, 10th of September today. So throughout the day, the negotiators were talking to him, trying to calm him down, and we heard that he was aggressive. At one point, he demanded to see his girlfriend and his brother. And I was asking myself why, because I went to bed at around 11 o'clock and it was still, the hostage situation was still active. And we just knew that he wanted to speak to the girlfriend and the brother. And people were insinuating, saying that maybe there's a relationship there, but there was nothing that could validate those rumors. So when I went to bed, the hostage situation was still active. So in the morning when I woke up, we heard that he had released the mother, who walked out alive, and she was getting help. I don't know whether for shock or she had injuries. But by the time the police entered the house, the worst had already happened. His 18-year-old nephew had been killed, and Mashego had taken his own life. So the younger boy who managed to escape earlier survived. So it is said that the 18-year-old is the sister's child. And the question is why? What would make a police officer do this? Take out his own life, and do this to his own nephew. So according to reports, the tragedy might have been sparked by a family secret. Mashego believed that the child he was raising was his girlfriend, was not his, but actually the brother's child. So his mother allegedly knew the truth and kept it from him. So his nephew also knew about this. It is believed that this revelation pushed him over the edge, leading to the standoff and ultimately bloodshed. I was really hoping things would turn out well. When the story was still cooking, it was still active, and we were told that this had been happening since 8 a.m. in the morning yesterday. And I was asking myself, have the mother and the nephew eaten? Are they scared? I had a lot of questions. And yeah, they think that this is what could have done all of this. So again, it is a heartbreaking story, one of a mother who lost both the son and the grandson in a single night. A young life is gone, and the police officer turned the gun on himself. I think he had a life ahead of him. He's only 23 years old, so you can imagine how 32 years old, not 23, sorry about that. 32 years old. And there was an audio also that I couldn't really make out what he was talking about, but I heard about the secret and the mother talking about the mother. I heard him talking about drugs. It was a lot. So I was depending on the people who are from Pretoria, who understand the lingo, that they would explain to us. But one thing that we heard was about this one, about the child that he was raising, that he thought was his and it was not. So it's also a reminder of how family secrets and lies and betrayal can destroy lives. And it leaves us with painful questions. Could this tragedy could have been prevented? That's the question that we have, and that we don't know what the full story is, but there were rumors, which it's a family secret that had led to this thing. Who would have thought that in Mamelodi there would be a hostage situation and drama? And it started yesterday morning around 8 a.m. and it ended with bloodshed today. Yeah, it is very, very sad. And thank you for watching once again. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to hit that notification button. So let me know what you think. Could have this been prevented? And was it the nephew's place to tell umalume? Because I'm thinking, because people are also wondering also whether the 2 gunshots that were heard earlier by the neighbors was when he actually took the life of the nephew, before the police came. And when he finally let go of the mother, maybe he was regretting what he had done. We really don't know, guys. We really don't know. I think the mother is still in distraught. That's why we haven't had anything from her. We just knew that yesterday there were ambulances and she was getting treatment. I don't know what happened to her. We are yet to find out. So I'm very worried, about the SAPS. If it's not another one killing, unaliving a partner, it is this situation. Where have you ever had in South Africa? Maybe those who are older than us have experienced this, but for me, this was the first time hearing of a hostage situation where a man, a constable, held the entire family, the mom and 2 nephews, hostage because he was upset because of this. So if it's not a police officer unaliving, because just last week there was a police officer who unalived a mother-in-law, the wife, a helper, and injured 2 boys. That's what I read from the reports. So now this. So is the counseling that they are not getting? Should they care more about their mental health? Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. So these are the things that are going through my mind. I know that even some of you are thinking the same thing, because I saw something where someone said it was not the nephew's place to tell umalume what was going on, even if he knew. Then the next question would be, was it the mother's place also to tell the other brother that, this is not your child, this is your brother's child? Whose place was it? And they kept the secret. And when the secret finally came out, did they know this will be the end, this tragic end? So yeah, with that being said, see you in the next one, and God bless you. Ciao.